Hello. I have returned. And guess what? Guess what? I already have this loaded up. I was ready this time. Let's fucking go. So I looked up the last influence point we need with bao-dur. And I don't remember all the influence points we need with Disciple. I might actually look that up on stream. Because I don't know where we should take Disciple. I think a lot of the time, I never actually ended up getting Disciple to be a Jedi. Because I just didn't use him enough. But I've seen all his dialogue. So I'm not, like, I'm not unfamiliar with him. Why did I save? Why am I saving again? Better become a Jedi if you give him a ham and cheese sandwich with whole grain mustard. Real! Hey, what's up?
You saved Jaren, huh? Hope the reward was worth it for saving that sad excuse for a salvager.
Don't be mean to him.
It's you again. Thanks for helping me out down there. I really hope the Jedi salvage you bought was worth it. I meant what I said about no returns, though. I need the money to go home. But it's nice to see you again, regardless.
Okay, keep going. So there's nothing else in there we need to grab. So I think I'm cool to just go back this way. Actually, no. Well, we're gonna go the other way. Need to get the atmospheric sensors back to the guy who was asking for them, like very suspiciously asking for them, right? And I think I have dialogue to confront him about it, and that should get bao-dur's last influence point I need. I did all the influence points I could have gotten for him on Nar Shaddaa. Oh, bao-dur T-pose for half a second. So I should be able to turn him into a Jedi right after this dialogue. I'm actually gonna take Disciple out just in case. It's just gonna be me and bao-dur for this dialogue. And I'll save as well, just in case I miss it.
I don't suppose you found any of those atmospheric sensors?
Actually, I found 3 of them.
That's great news. My offer still stands. I'll pay you 3,000 credits for all of them.
Sounds it's more like it sounds like it's worth more to you than that.
It is worth more to us than that. I'll pay you 4,000 credits for the lot of them. If you must. Are you ready to?
Sound a little surprising them.
I was afraid of that. So, how do we do this, then?
Why is there surveillance equipment in the sensors?
We were picking up off-world transmissions between the mercenaries and someone we don't know who. We know that the mercs are up to something, we just don't know what. We set those atmospheric sensors up to gather information. Now you know why we need those sensors. I'll pay you 5,000 credits for all 3 of them. That's about all we can afford. You make money and help us out at the same time. What do you say?
You need the credits more than me. Call it 3,000 credits. This is the dialogue I should be doing.
Yeah, that's admirable of you. Thank you. I'll get this back to Zeron when I get back to Kunda.
Yay.
You did the right thing, General.
Yay. Yay! Alright, Vader.
Yes, General?
Bao? 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 Come on! Okay, maybe I gotta go back to the Ebon Hawk. Maybe I just go to the Ebon Hawk and it'll be fine. think maybe I just go to the Ebon Hawk. That should be the last influence point I needed. I've done all of his influence checks. Well, not all of his checks, but, you know, like all of the like influence possibilities. I'll go back to the Ebon Hawk and see if it happens. If I somehow missed one, I'm gonna be so mad. Hey, Disciple. I'm holding my fiber blade in a weird way. What are you studying?
The more worlds we travel to, the more questions I have.
We've traveled?
It's not just the hardships of the people, but something more.
It is difficult to turn away from the suffering of others. That is why one must help when you can.
You are right. But there is something more at work here.
Something about the worlds themselves, isn't there?
Yes. These dead worlds, they have a pattern to them. They were all touched by the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War. But sometimes, well, I feel as if they are all connected in some other way. The attacks on KOTOR, Telos itself, the decay on Dantooine. Something is wrong with life. The connections have been damaged, sickened. Sometimes I feel like I almost understand, and then it just slips away.
Hi, Kreia.
So close.
Perhaps if we visited all these worlds, more would become clear.
Perhaps. Dantooine is only one of the worlds. It was only the start of the journey. I would like to study the other locations. It is curious that the Jedi Masters chose those worlds to travel to. I wonder if the two are linked, but I know not how.
God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it.
Having you here has an effect on me,
Yes!
General. I never noticed it years ago. I think my mind was too occupied then.
What do you mean?
I feel calm, more in control. The anger is still there, but I can feel it drifting away. The last years of my life have been defined by it. The Mandalorians, Zerka, and Revan. And above all else, myself, for Malachor.
What about me for giving the order?
Never, General. It had to be done. My hands destroyed the Mandalorians. I cannot be forgiven for that.
Wow, this is all three options are pretty rough. And they're not like bad, they're all like correct. I think. They're all correct in the situation, but all of them feel hard to say. Had you not, millions of innocents of the Republic would have been killed. You saved them.
Even if I did it out of hatred of the Mandalorians?
You did it to save us, to protect us from death.
That might be the truth, but I don't want to see it that way. I can't just ignore the blood on my hands.
You've dwelled in the past for too long. You cannot undo history, but you can change the future.
Even if there isn't, I still feel like I need to do something to make up for it.
If you will let me teach you, the Force can become your shield. I believe you could learn to become a Jedi.
Under your guidance, I feel like I could overcome my anger.
Then we have no time to waste. Yay! Hi, HK. HK's just hanging out. You can finally level him up. Oh my god. Ah. Punching you, punching you, punching you. Please don't tell me I have to re-equip my shit. Please don't tell me. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, hey, you got a free lightsaber. Cool animation. Vader's now become a Jedi Guardian. Yeah! Alright, swag. So now I can finally level Bao-dur up. I will take Bao with me, and I'll take this. Hold on. I'm gonna hide my screen for a second. I'm gonna pull up a guide real quick. Okay. Ultimate Influence Guide. So, we finished Bao-dur. We finished Atten. We do not have Handmaiden, and we can't get Handmaiden because we're a female character. So, I'm gonna count that out. We have maxed out Visas Mar. Pretty much. What we need right now is Mira and Disciple. So, Disciple... Trust and appreciate his efforts, commit good deeds. Disciple can become a Jedi Consular. Okay, so he does become a Jedi Consular. Okay, so there's not a lot of, like, specific places it lists. What about for Mira? Okay, I can get Mira's influence just by talking to her on the Ebon Hawk. So, I guess let's talk to Mira. After a little bit. So, I definitely want Disciple to come with me. I want Bao-dur to come with me to level him up.
What's going on?
Okay, Bao, do you have a lightsaber now? Free green lightsaber. Alright. Skills. Hair, security, demolition, computer use. Jedi proficiency, weapon proficiency, lightsaber, Jedi defense, force jump, Jedi sense. Okay. So... I think I might give him... I think just more toughness, and then I might spec him into dueling or something. But two weapon fighting is just so good. Okay. So, force deflection and force redirection. I think I want him to be an unarmed Jedi. I think that's my goal here. Okay, I'm gonna give him one more int level. Wait, should I? Nah. Con all the way. Con is just so good. Okay, what's the most important thing here? Probably computer use. He doesn't really need demolitions. One more into master toughness. As for powers, I think we just do... I think I just give him heal. Either heal or, like, burst of speed. He could use more attacks per turn. I still kind of wanted to do dueling. So probably gonna, probably just gonna throw him into the dueling line. And so the thing about Jedi Guardians is they get powers like other Jedi, obviously, but they don't get that many, and they don't have a lot of force points. So what you should do is you should be giving them something that lasts a long time after they cast it, and then they can just use it, and it'll just improve their melee combat, right? It's the same kind of principle behind playing like a fighter or something in D&D. They're into that. Force Aura is probably a good idea. Right, one more into Con. Force Shield. Yeah. Alright, so now he's a level 6 Guardian, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna keep him as an unarmed character. So the only problem with bao-dur, what is restricted by? Okay, that's restricted by armor. Not restricted by armor. So he can't even really use any of his force powers because he's kind of forced into armor. He can't wear robes. That's the most irritating part about bao-dur, is he's forced into using armor typically. So, okay, what's defense like this? So that's 26. What's his dex score? Okay, he should be using the highest defense armor we can give him. Power implant is pretty good. Babacar strength system. Maybe just keep power implant on him right now. The Arcanian blinders. Keep on that. I can just give him insulated gloves. Yeah. We're chilling on him right now, so. So remove him. I just wonder who I should take for influence. I guess Goto? Oh wait, I just realized I didn't have sorry, I didn't have my thing on. So I wanna okay, so I'll try to take Goto with me as much as I can. But at the same, he's not super helpful party member. He's not super crazy good. I don't know. I don't want to mess with my alignment, you know? So I don't really think I need to take Goto, honestly. I didn't mean to have a blank screen while I was leveling up my character. That was my bad. I think I can take Kreia, I guess. But we'll talk to Mira on the ship now. We'll try to get as much influence as possible. Hey, what up, Kreia? Are you good, bro?
Is there? Must be hearing things. But for a moment...
She was right there. Special effects. Alright, talk to Mira. I can't believe Mira stole HK-47's spot. Get out of my boy's spot.
Yeah, something wrong?
I was hoping we could talk.
Talk? About what?
Just want to get to know you a little better is all.
Why, you trying to be my mother? No thanks. Already had one. Somewhere.
Just thought you might need a friend.
No thanks. I didn't need friends on Nar Shaddaa, and I don't need them now.
Questions I wanted to ask.
Shoot.
You seem restless.
It's all this traveling. Being trapped in the ship. Everything's just too quiet.
Do you need me to beat up knitting forever, babe? Too quiet?
I'd rather be doing something. Somewhere with people, activity, some life.
Like Nar Shaddaa?
Yeah. It's been a while since I've been off planet. Guess I got used to it.
How so?
Well, Nar Shaddaa may be one of the biggest cesspits in the galaxy, but it's got a life to it. Activity. Aliens, people, refugees. It's like noise, but relaxing. Like the hum of a hyperdrive.
Cray showed me how to listen to Nar Shaddaa once, how all life there is connected is bound to each other.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't go that far. I'll believe it when I see it.
Maybe one day I'll be able to show you.
No thanks. You can keep your Jedi training to yourself. I already know Nar Shaddaa better than you ever will.
Meanie. Okay. Were you raised on Nar Shaddaa?
Look, before we get into a game...
God damn it. Why don't you kill your targets?
I've killed people before, but not if I don't have to.
Because all life is connected and Malachor proved it. You know what the loss of family means even to your targets.
Oh, do I? Is that it? How you could ever possibly hope to understand is beyond me. Jedi don't have family. I know what happened at Malachor 5, and I know the Jedi didn't care about life there.
I've never stopped trying to protect others, even at Malachor.
Get away from me. The next time you come and ask me a question, I swear I'll shoot you in the head and dump you out the airlock.
Influence gained!
What do you want now?
I wanted to apologize.
Whatever, don't worry about it. It's just a sore subject with me.
Still, I'm sorry you lost your family at Malachor.
Yeah, well, they're dead. That's how that story ends. But not everybody's story has to end with losing their family or their loved ones. And not all the bounty hunting I do is for criminals or killers.
What do you mean?
There's a lot of lost people out there. Scattered ever since the Mandalorian Wars. And sometimes, it's like you can almost hear them. Like an echo, calling out for each other. And maybe, just maybe by finding them, I can start putting the galaxy back together.
That's the Force, baby. All things are connected through the Force. From such acts of kindness, great things may come.
Maybe. We'll see. I don't even know why I'm telling you this. But you're not getting anything else out of me.
Fair enough, that's much
Shoot.
for you. Were you raised on Nar Shaddaa?
Yeah, more or less. I wasn't born there, I just ended up there.
What happened to your family?
Well, the war happened. The first one, against the Mandalorians. I had family right up until the end. It's not really a new story, you hear it all over the galaxy. It's what happens after the wars are over that you don't hear much about.
Died in the final battle?
I think so. After Revan crushed the Mandalorians, planets throughout the Republic were flooded with refugees. I was just one of the others. Me? I got passage to Nar Shaddaa. From there, not much you can do, so I became a bounty hunter.
I mean, I already know how she lost her family. She kind of, like, accidentally revealed it. in dialogue somehow. Here's your lost your family, Michael, for the no colonies of how would the Mandalorians.
Take a guess, Jedi. Only 2 groups of people would have lost family at Malachor. And Jedi don't have families.
You're a Mandalorian?
As much as any slave becomes a Mandalorian. They took prisoners on every world they conquered to bolster their ranks. And they took a lot of worlds.
You were a slave?
When I was young, yeah. They mostly used me to carry ammo packs and munitions. Toward the end of the war, they needed everyone they could get. They taught me to fight, to hunt, to survive. I was part of their squad, even when I was young. Everyone served as part of the unit.
She was a child
I felt like I had a
soldier.
place there. After Malachor, it really didn't matter anymore. The Mandalorians lost. Bad. But you know that.
I regret the loss of life at Malachor, but there's no choice left.
Yeah, I know. I saw the worlds they left behind them during the war. That kind of stays with you. I haven't forgotten it. What happened at Malachor, they probably deserved it.
You don't sound too happy about it.
Should I be? Maybe I should ask you if you're happy about all the Jedi who died on Malachor 5. Maybe it felt like you lost family there, but I doubt it.
It had to be stopped.
Yeah, I know. That kind of stays with you. I haven't forgotten it.
Alright, questions for you. Influence? Yes. Save for more influence.
Yeah, something wrong.
Questions. Why did you become a bounty hunter?
I'm good at finding people, so I used it to make credits.
But you won't kill your targets.
Not unless I have to. And bounty hunters, the good ones, don't ever need to kill a target.
Finding people in Nar Shaddaa seems difficult.
Not if you know your target. Usually you get a hollow or rough description, and then you just sort of listen to it, get a feel for him or her, then start walking.
Walking?
This is a little hard to explain, but Nar Shaddaa's got a flow, a life to it. You see all kinds of aliens and life there, and it's got currents.
No, I understand.
You know your target, you can feel them. Know where they're going to go. And sometimes, you know where they're going to be before they do. I'm good at finding people. Because when they're lost or out of place, it's like something's wrong inside them. And that's why I hunt.
She recorded that, like, with a different microphone. Tell me a little about Hanhar.
Hanhar's only a bounty hunter because that's the closest word for what he does. He's not out for credits. It's more vicious than that. And it runs a lot deeper. It's like he's out to make the whole galaxy suffer. Every living thing in it. He wants to break them, ruin them. And when they can't suffer anymore, he wants them dead.
What happened between you and Hanhar?
I didn't kill him once. Biggest mistake ever.
What do you mean?
Do you really want to hear this?
Yes, I'd like to know what happened.
Well, Hanhar and me go way back, in the worst possible way. He's from some forest planet on the Outer Rim where Zerka had set up one of their slaving operations.
Do you know what species he is?
No idea. He's just Hanhar. I hope there aren't any more like him. I get the impression he's not a good representative of his people, though. He's the equivalent of a madcath hound among Rontos. Some of Voga the Hutt's men said Hanhar killed his own tribe, but those two crud thugs lie every time they open their mouths, so who knows?
Do you know the name of his homeworld?
I don't remember the name. Something with too many K's and Y's. Sounds like you're gargling Ronto spit when you say it.
So he was a slave?
Well, not for long. Once off planet, Hanhar escaped from the Zerka slavers, then killed them all.
Why was he wearing those cuffs?
I don't know. I always thought he just liked using them as weapons.
It's good he broke free. Nothing deserves to be caged.
Well, before you get too proud of him, Hanhar figured Zerka had the right idea. I don't think he understood the concept of slavery before, at least on the scale that Zerka practiced it. But now he did. You ever hear of Dursan 3? Or the ID cluster colonies?
Weren't they destroyed?
Right. That's because Hanhar happened. He makes what happened to his homeworld look like an exercise in community building. He's not a bounty hunter. He's a slaver. A predator. It's like he's out to enslave or kill every human in the galaxy, like he's trying to settle some huge score or debt. I don't get it, but he's dangerous.
Who did he work with?
Anyone who paid credits. And sometimes He just hunted humans for sport. The ones who survived, he sold to the exchange, to the huts, to anyone who'd buy bodies, living or dead. He and Voga used to do big credit transactions. That hut really liked the look of unwrinkled humans for some reason. Didn't make him too popular with the other huts, let me tell you.
So how do you factor in?
I was prey. And not only did I escape, but I saved his life while doing it. He's been hunting me ever since.
So he wants to capture you?
I don't pretend to understand it, but among his people, they have these codes of honor. But somewhere along the line, Hanhar's got twisted. His people form these things called life debts. If you save the life of one of them, they pledge themselves to you.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Well, with Hanhar, he can't escape that life debt. It's bred into him. But he hates every other living thing in the galaxy, so pledging himself to someone else, especially a human, was unbearable. So when I saved his life, it was the worst thing I could do. It was like slavery all over again. But it was in his head. It was like it pushed him over the edge.
What do you mean?
A life debt to Hanhar is a death sentence. He'll hunt you until you're dead. When I saved his life, it meant he had to kill me. And so he kept chasing me in hopes I would die. I think the fact I showed him mercy after hating humans for so long, that was something he couldn't stand.
What if someone else saved his life? Would he try to kill them?
Probably. But if he had multiple life debts, especially to humans, Hanhar would probably go mad. He was angry before, sure, but he'd be 10 times worse if that happened.
Worse?
Hanhar's tough. Really tough. And when he loses it, it's like nothing can stop him. Seen him shrug off blaster bolts, boff and
Could not
stunners,
mute my sneeze.
and even survive a freighter
Very,
crash
very
on
sad.
Dursan 3. He keeps coming.
Any regrets that he's gone?
Oh, I'm glad he's gone. It's like a weight off my shoulders. I don't have to
I
keep
don't
watching my
know.
back every minute, wondering when he's going to show up. And he always did. It's like he always knew where I was.
Literally recorded with a different microphone at a different place. Any chance he's still alive?
Trust me, if he was still alive, he'd be chasing us even now, waiting to ambush us when we least expect it. And he always shows up at the worst possible time. He was one of the best bounty hunters on Nar Shaddaa. Hanhar never gives up on his prey. Or his life debts. He's a hunter. He's a natural predator.
So how did you save his life?
Well, as happens on Nar Shaddaa, I made someone mad. Mad enough for them to send Hanhar after me. Turns out they were even able to get him cheap. He'd heard about me and wanted to hunt me down, for sport. He didn't think I'd be much of a challenge.
And you proved him wrong?
Well, he tried to box me down in vents beneath the Nar Shaddaa docks, and he'd set one too many proximity mines to cover the escape routes.
So he was trying to hem you in with a minefield.
I think he'd hoped to drive me into the mines and then let them do the work. Or that I'd be too scared to try and walk through them. Thing is, I knew Hanhar's supplier, and the trigger signatures for the mines. It was pretty easy to broadcast a signal to blind their sensor receptors for a minute or two. I figured that would buy me enough time to move through them and get away.
So, jamming signal for proximity mines isn't a simple trick.
No, it isn't. I spent most of my childhood hauling mines and munitions. I got to know my way around them. If I hadn't, I wouldn't be here right now.
What happened with Hanhar and mines?
Like I said, I disarmed the trigger fuses for enough of the mines to get by, temporarily. And Hanhar was pretty fast on my trail. I just made it to safety when he hit the first one. The blast leveled the entire ventilation section, and Hanhar was caught right in the middle, and he survived. Barely.
Barely?
He was crawling around, blinded from the flash and the plasma burns. And it happened so fast, and all the blood had been scabbed and crusted from the flash. I had the drop on him, and even blind, he knew it. He could still hear me. My ears were ringing from the blast, but I could hear him. I think he was begging me to let him live. His voice, it wasn't a roar, more like an echo of it. I suppose I should have killed him, but I couldn't do it. He was in pain, and he was helpless. So I dragged him out of there enough to get him to safety, and he kept hunting me ever since. He said he'd pursue me to the edge of the galaxy. No matter where I ran, he would find me and break me. That I would always be prey.
Sometimes it is stronger to spare a life than take it.
Maybe. I've thought about that moment. A lot. Wondered if I would do things differently if I had another chance.
I had some other questions. Why don't you kill your targets?
I've killed people before, but not if I don't have to.
You don't seem to hold back when you're with me.
I know. It's different. I don't know why.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I haven't killed anyone for a long time. But when I'm around you, suddenly it's like I've always been doing it. It's like a reflex. I don't like it. And I don't know when or why it became so easy.
Talk. I want to get to know you a little better.
Why, you trying to be...
Just thought you might need a friend.
No thanks.
Okay. Okay, that should be all the influence we need. We get a lot of influence just from talking.
Yeah, something wrong?
Raise on Arshada.
It's what...
Seem restless.
all this travel. It's got a...
Everyone showed me how to listen to Narshada once. How all life there is connected is bound to each other.
Yeah, well...
Maybe one day I'll be able to show you.
No thanks.
God damn it. Okay. I think that's all the influence I can get from her right now. Should be one more. I think one more. Okay, so... Okay, so we'll have her with us. They should invent a jaw that doesn't hurt. Don't worry, babe, I'm on it. So we should have Mira with us in case you run into any bounty hunters. And I'll have Disciple with us as well. We need like one more influence point with Mira. And Disciple needs quite a lot, so... At least I think he does. We did talk to him quite a bit last time. I'm a thief. Nice little to indicate the positions to you. Why does we mercenaries find a data pad that contains orders from us to capture Rook alive? Oh yeah, so I gotta go talk to Rook as well. I'm gonna turn in the will first. I think I'm gonna get dark side points if I turn it in, actually. I probably shouldn't do that. But maybe it's okay. The important part is that might be Jedi stuff, so.
It's you again. Well, you know who you want.
We cleared out the Kinrath cave.
So you did. Here's the credits I told you about. Even with the caves cleared, I imagine it'll take some time before the Kinrath aren't on the plains. That was very helpful of you. You've saved some lives today. You once...
I want to ask you what salvagers who died in the Enclave.
I'll tell you what I tell all those grubby salvagers. No body, no claim. I'm no longer even looking at wills or credit notes, and if you think that's gruesome, then go space yourself.
I have the bodies right here. One of them had a will.
Let me see the will. I'll be glad to get rid of this claim and get those salvagers out of my headquarters. Let me see. He left his claim to you. How do you even... You know, at this point, I don't even care. I'll have one of the militia get the claim for you. Here's your claim. I'll go let the salvagers know that it's been taken care of. Hopefully, this is the last I hear of it.
That's what I thought, yeah. Okay. We can get those light side points back pretty easily. I think we lost wisdom by doing that. Since we're no longer maxed out on light side.
It's you again. You want...
Okay. turned it in. The important part is that I got a short lightsaber out of it. And I kind of want to go upgrade that short lightsaber. We're kind of going back and forth between the workbench a lot. I don't mean to do that right now, but I want to throw on the short lightsaber I just got onto Nita here. Blue swag. The more crystals I have equipped on Nita, the better her force powers will be. So, oh, hey man, Disciple's having more problems and issues. It looks like. Hi, Kreia.
Jedi.
Hi, Kreia, what's up?
Jedi.
She's playing pranks on him.
Betrayer. All thoughts of me will slide from your vision, from your mind, like water. You know who I am, but you will be unable to voice it, to remember it. What does a Jedi see? Only what I allow them to see.
Kreia is so fucked up and evil. Maybe. It's super clear. it's not hard to notice. Okay, so I think I want more wisdom and charisma. However, Kasha crystals. Kasha crystals. I can't put 2 Kasha crystals in, sadly. Can you tell Grandma to stop playing pranks on her fucking YouTube channel? I wish. I'll put a Bruce on. And I need an energy cell as well. Beam gem lens. Should I get expert deflection emitter? Yeah, sure. The left one isn't really for damage so much as for utility, but I need to create a cell, not a. Like, I should make a better lens, but I most certainly need a good cell here. I need a Helgorn Jolt cell. I think I'm just gonna break down the Twi'lek spinning blades, because we're not using them. They're not upgradable. Neither are the Rhodian Death Blades, so I'll break those down. A lot of Ichani shields. What did I just... I think I just dismantled a Ichani shield. Did not mean to do that. Whatever I just dismantled, it okay. Make a jolt cell. Get an expert deflection emitter, disrupting emitter, phobium emitter, fencing emitter. So, improve fencing emitter. That gets a damage bonus and a normal defense bonus. So I'm just gonna go with it like a normal defense bonus. And I don't think I don't really need keen. Could get the dueling lens. I think I might just go with improved vibration lens to get a bit more damage. Tugthorn jolt cell. Improved vibration lens. And improved fencing emitter. Alright, so the damage is pretty good. Also, what kind of crystals do we have? We can get normal green. We can get purple. We can get bronze. Or just normal blue. Bronze looks kind of swag. Or like kind of unique-ish lightsaber colors. Bronze looks pretty neat. Alright. We're gaming. Let's go. Alright. Disciple and Mira. Come with me. Two of you will be Jedi soon enough. Disciple, I probably need to talk to him more. But let's go save Mr. Jedi. It's gonna be pretty easy to tell I'm a Jedi now. Convert everyone so you best behavior. True. Me. Alright. Save. It's been a little while. So what are my stats looking like? 28 wisdom, let's go! Hey guys, what's up? Master Ferguson close in a force field, a prisoner of these mercenaries. Regards with that expression.
Halt, settler. This is a restricted area. How the hell did you get through the Kinrath? You should leave.
I killed the Kinrath. Why are you holding Master Vrook prisoner?
He's a Jedi Master? Well, the bounty's gonna be that much sweeter then.
Not what I'm gonna
Nar Shaddaa is paying extremely well for Jedi, especially if they're alive. I'm gonna say this nice and simple for your little calf-hurting head. Unless you want to wind up dead, leave now.
I don't want to fight, but I can't let you take Vrook to Nar Shaddaa.
I warned you, but I'm glad you didn't listen. Attack, men!
Get stasis fielded. Get stasis fielded.
This battle is joined. You have left me an opening.
That's another one for me.
Disciple is so funny.
Always rushing into action without thinking of the consequences. What? You're expecting thanks? Kunda is in danger, and you've ruined the best chance of averting a full-scale conflict.
I apologize for interfering. I was trying to help.
Right now, Dantooine is at a critical moment. If Kunda falls, then the Republic may lose control of this system. Still, I'm surprised you were able to get this far. Although you do have your Jedi training to fall back on. Every action has consequences, no matter how small or insignificant they seem. And even the smallest choice has the potential for harm. The Mandalorian Wars was proof of this. Intentions mean nothing if a greater tragedy is caused.
Is this the same careful timing you were counting on the Mandalorian Wars?
Did you think rushing into battle against the Mandalorians did anything but bring more harm to the galaxy? It only served to bring about a second war more dangerous than the first. Countless Jedi died in both conflicts, and everyone who followed Revan and Malak died or returned to the dark side. Except, conveniently, you.
Well, I'm just built different. By the time the Council acted, the Republic would have been torn apart.
Disobeying the Jedi Council brought about more destruction than the Mandalorian Wars ever could. Countless Jedi lost, the Republic broken. Enough of this. This is not the time for such arguments. The mercenaries have allied themselves with the Exchange and are planning to attack Kunda. They've been holding off for the right moment. And now, since they lost their captive Jedi, they'll attack immediately. I'm going to try to reach Administrator Adari. Time is of the essence.
Credits. The map contains orders from Oscul to senior mercenary officers. The mercenaries recently made a secret alliance with the Exchange and are planning an imminent attack on Kunda. With Administrator Adare dead, then the Exchange would be able to use Dantooine for their illicit activities completely undetected by the Republic. All preparation for the mercenary attack have been made, and they can attack Kunda at any moment. New metal blocks. Nice. New metal blocks. Techno blade. If I remember correctly, it's good, but it can't be upgraded, or at least not fully. If something can't be upgraded, it's just like, it's not really worth using. Very sad.
You are the Jedi I've heard reports of. And I am Azkul, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine.
What do you want with me?
Straight to the point. I like that. I will be equally direct. I am planning to take Kunda, and you're going to help me.
Why would I help you?
According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Kunda. It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine, you will make it easier for me to take Kunda. Of course, I will pay well for your services.
I'm not interested.
You'd better reconsider. I can't have a Jedi interfering with my plans. There is a considerable bounty on your kind that I will collect on unless you're working for me.
I can't allow your plans to succeed.
Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
My 6 completely identical guys. Try this.
This battle is joint.
That was ear-piercingly loud. That was so loud. They all have the same fucking death sound. Alright, am I back to... Okay, no, I'm not back to full light side yet. I'm very close, though. Once I do, I'll get more wisdom. Alright. Defense of Kunda. Let's go. Mines. Hello there, mines. Alright. Time to talk to Adare. Man, I really wish I invested in burst of speed on Nia, but I've been spamming force powers nowadays, so I haven't really had the need to. The level up sound every time we enter a new area. Hey,
I
what's
see
up?
you have found the elusive Master Vrook. He's told me that his rescue complicated our situation to some degree. I can't say that I anticipated that. I thank you for finding him, though. Vrook has informed me that the mercenaries devised a plan of attack to annihilate Kunda itself. I must ask for your aid again, Jedi. Zeron says that even with a plan, the mercenaries have to gather their forces, then coordinate their assault. So we still have time. I'm afraid the militia has not been adequately trained for the task that befalls them.
Who knows about the attack?
Right now, just us and the militia. I don't want to create a needless panic. But be assured I will make sure that all civilians are warned in time so they can get to safety. Though if we lose this battle, nowhere on Dantooine will be safe for settlers for long.
What can I do to help?
Our militia is effective at peacekeeping, but isn't prepared for a full-scale battle. If you can do anything to ready them for the reality of it, that would be helpful. Besides that, look around Kunda and see what you can do to strengthen our defenses. I know that we don't have the perimeter turrets online, and that alone could make a significant difference. Zeron says there is a considerable chance they will breach Kunda itself. Anything you can do to slow them down could turn the tide of battle.
Can you give me anything to help?
I have instructed the militia and other Kunda personnel that you are to be provided with anything that can be spared. Unfortunately, that isn't much.
I'll check out Kunda's defenses then.
Here is a MasterCard key that will open all of the security doors inside Kunda. Anything that might aid you in your task, please use. Soon, all the civilians will be evacuated. So if you have any business with them, I suggest you take care of it. Whenever you are ready to finalize the defenses, talk with Zeron.
Alright, so... Zeron... No need to talk to Master Vrook right now. He just says, like, we gotta wait till Kunda's ready, dummy.
Zeron was right about the mercenaries all along. I guess my ego clouded my judgment as to...
Okay, what do you have? I think we checked before, but I want... the Mandalorian Heavy Blaster. It's fully upgradable. And there should be a workbench in here. Can I upgrade? Can I open private doors? No, I can't. I can only open security doors, not private doors. I can go out that way now. Control station. Turret status. Turrets are active set to attack friendlies and hostiles pending base alert status. Turret target priority. Program turrets to attack only hostiles. I want to make sure everything is properly fixed. So I'll do the internal stuff, and I'll go outside and do that stuff. Their minefields suck ass, so I'm probably going to set some mines myself. Just stuck there. Appears to be stuck closed. Droid. Reactivate the droid. Reactivate the droid's automated healing subroutines. Yeah! Security door. Broken droids. So sad.
Ready?
What's Mira have right now? First of all, Mira, what are your feats? Two from fighting. Okay, it's probably best that I start. Did I like give her like blasters, like dual wielding blasters? So Sith Disruptor. Mandalorian Heavy Blaster in one hand, and then in the other hand, do another Heavy Blaster, or we could do a Sith Disruptor. We'll go with Sith Disruptor because it has unstoppable damage. Okay, let's create some. Actually, let's remove the upgrade from the Mandalorian Blaster she had on. Mandalorian Assault Rifle. Roll the upgrades. We'll make sure there's no upgrades on anything else. Okay. Who's holding the Destructor Rifle right now? I think I'm holding the Destructor Rifle. I'll remove the Destructor Rifle. Because I'm never really going to use it again. Take the upgrades off that. Got my Raspberry Tea. Yay! Okay. I'll upgrade the main hand one first. So I can give them keen pinpoint scopes. But let's see what upgrades I can make first. I can make a Mark IV pinpoint. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know. I think I just need a Mark III pinpoint. I don't really need a Mark IV. Like the higher DC is nice, but just I already have some Mark IIIs. So the important part is keen. The slow is not that important. It's just the keen that I need. Charger. Okay, so these give massive criticals, and with keen, that's actually very good. So I could go Power Pulsator, or I could just get like flat damage upgrades. Do I have anyone with high security? Probably like T3, right? Your skills like T3. Yeah, T3 can totally do this. Let's level him up some more. More to Dex. Alright, let's have T3 do this. Mark 5 power. Oh, sorry, Mark 4 power pulsator. Damage bonus of 4. And massive criticals. You can also put massive criticals on the chamber. Or just a flat damage bonus. Beam splitters are really nice, though. Okay, I think we're gonna make 2 precision chambers. Make 2 power pulsators. And we have the pinpoint scopes already. Oh wait, we got rid of Mira to bring in Disciple. Bring back Mira. So Mira, we upgrade her Mandalorian Heavy Blaster. Let's go Mark 2. I guess we don't have the Mark 3, we have the Mark 2. And then we want Precision Chamber. And Power Pulsator. Do the same for Disruptor. Alright. Now she has, like, decent blasters. So that's good. Move T3, put back in Disciple. If we bring in Goto, this is a thing that helps the Republic, technically. But I think after I get, after I do all the light side influence, like all the light side characters influence stuff, I might just install a mod so that way we can see all the dialogue for the dark side characters. Because, like, the dark side characters, you can't really turn to Jedi, right? Like, they're either droids. Like, Visa's Mara already starts as light side. She's not a dark side character, technically. She's just a Sith who happens to be light side, right? At least I think so. And then, like, almost everyone else is neutral. Like, Atten is neutral, for the most part. Disciple, like, pretty much everyone you can convert is, like, starts as light side and is easy to level up as a and easy to influence as a light side character. All the dark side characters, you need to make choices that give you dark side points. So that's something I want to avoid, you know? Oh yeah, now we can upgrade
I am listening.
Ready?
So she doesn't need a Vibro Double Blade. She's good on that. I am going to give... What's a Techno Blade? Yeah, no. I am going to give Vibro Double Blade to Disciple, and I will upgrade it. Sorry, this is taking a moment here. So... Let's see. Melee. Superior Molinine. Thank you. Don't know why I said thank you. Don't know who I'm saying thank you to. We could get an Ion Cell, but we're not fighting droids right now. We get a Vibration Cell, or an Energy Cell for just a flat damage bonus. Not a flat damage bonus, but a 1d6. But Vibration Cell would be better for damage overall, and he has a pretty high proficiency bonus, so I'm gonna go with that. And then I can go with, like... I can just give him... Superior Ingredient Grip, why not? We used a lot of components upgrading stuff, but, you know. It's a good thing to do.
I am ready.
Now. Oh crap, he needs weapon focus for melee weapons. Fuck. Okay, which upgrade made him require weapon focus? We'll check that real quick. Okay, this one, Vibration Cell makes him require weapon focus. A little annoying. Okay, we'll break something down real quick. Should probably break something down that is valuable, but I don't really care about. Probably an armor piece or something. Saucy ceremonial armor. The bonus is too low to really justify wearing. Powered light battle armor is pretty good, so I don't want to get rid of it. Frozen light battle armor is also good. I can get rid of one of my arcane blinders. I have enough now, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. So instead of vibration cell, I should just make an enhanced energy cell instead.
Something you need.
Alright, now. Vibro double blade. Yay! Wait, did I not give him Keen?
Need of me?
I thought I gave it Keen. Oh, it does have Keen. It's just that its default crit range is critting on 20s. So it just doubles it to critting on 19s. Damn it. So I probably should have just gotten like something that gives it a flat damage bonus, but activate droid. Programming. Okay. Optimize droids. Weaponry, targeting system, shields. While trying to reactivate this droid, you discovered a Hydra spanner lodged inside of it. The name Akira is printed on the handle of this tool. It carries Hydra spanner. Akira's the guy outside. Defense droids, 3 defense droids are active and set to defend friendlies pending alert status. Engage defense droids in control mode. Control mode will auto-engage automatically when the base is on alert status. Okay. Alright, we've reactivated them and they're good now. Gotta talk to Akira. Was that a... No, it's a private door. Got my raspberry tea. I think I actually read that earlier. I might be mistaken. Mira has a level up, but I'm going to try to save her level ups. Alright. Defense turret. No access port here for this turret, so it's controlled inside the Kunda outpost. Do I need to fix the turrets though? Okay. I don't want to sabotage the turrets. Alright, Akir. Found a Hydra spanner in one of them droids.
Charanana Gundoso
Remina I still have many things for sale. I found this Hydra spanner, it has your name on it.
Charanana
I
Gundoso
found my tool,
Remina
yes, I'm looking for that. Where did you find it? Inside of a broken droid, what is your explanation? Yes, I'm guilty of stripping the droids and selling their parts, but I have a good reason. Tell me. Terrible news, my second wife is with child. She's been ill and requires medical aid, or she's life-threatening. Dr. Zakilos will not treat her without full payment up front, but I doesn't have any money. One of the moons is turned, I must send my brother credits to pay the doctors. Believe me, I'm normally a very honest person. This is just me desperate. Please, you believe me, don't you? I believe you. Please take 500 credits to help you. Thank you so much. You deduct for your discretion. I'll give you a discount on my goods. Yay!
So it seems one does not need to be in touch with the Force to act with compassion.
Hi, Disciple. It probably won't help, but I could not do it.
It may seem like a small act you did, but some things travel, and more good may come from it. I am honored to have seen a Jedi behave as a Jedi. It was not something I still expected to see in this galaxy.
Thanks, but such words are not necessary.
As you wish. Let us continue on then.
Yay! Hold on. Hey, Disciple, what's your influence looking like? Can I see from here? Pretty close. Can I go through here?
Hey, get away from that door! The last time somebody messed with it, it was locked down for months before we could fix it.
Sad. Alright, well, I should still be able to go through the. I should be able to go through the back door, though. Back door? Anal? Sexo? Setting the good minds in places that don't suck ass. I feel there's enough minds now. All right, good. Oh yeah, it tells you when they have enough minds. Okay. Put some average, so a little bit of extra average frag mines on this side. One more. Okay, so frag mines done. Turrets reprogrammed. Droids are done. Militia are healed. What else do I need to do? Oh yeah, I want to see if there's anything over here. We haven't gone in this direction yet, and I kind of want to square this. I want to square as much as I can away before doing the defensive window.
This one is mine.
That's another one for me.
They are very loud. Hello, cat found.
That's another one for me. This shouldn't take long. That's another one for me.
I feel bad for killing calf hounds. They're so swag. They're a swag beast. I don't really like killing animals in any game, really. I love animals. This is a very very strange thing for me to say.
That's another one for me.
After like seeing like
That's another one for me.
passive wars in Morrowind and immediately fucking bolting for them every single time. But like some of the guars are hostile. I don't know. You don't need addicting feeling of chasing a bear down on foot, punching it to death in Skyrim. Real. Hey, do you have any other things?
You still lurking around here?
Let's see what you're selling.
Absurd.
Okay, Norris robe. Oh shit, Norris. Chunk Norris. Take some shot. Okay. Aralum. Fond. Fond is good. I'm interested in taking a red crystal, but you start getting red crystals like a lot later. So. Okay, I think everything's squared away now. I like the variety of. Okay, so I want to talk about something real quick. So we have a prestige class already, but if you're dark side, you get different options for prestige classes. If you're dark side, instead of Jedi Master, you get Sith Lord. Instead of Weapon Master, you get shit, what it's called? Fuck, I forgot what it's called. Marauder, Sith Marauder. And for Watchmen, instead of like the Jedi Sentinel prestige class equivalent, you get Sith Assassin. And they all have like similar abilities to each other, but in like the opposite direction, right? So like Jedi Assassin will get sneak attack, and they're also able to like cloak themselves without the need for a stealth generator like that, or like one of these. And then like Sith Lords, instead of inspire allies, they have like a kind of like a battle meditation thing where they use it and it like debuffs everyone. But not like their allies, but debuffs their enemies. And also it like warps everyone's alignment in the party to like dark side. And you get like extra you get like extra dialogue for it. I'm pretty sure. It's like interesting. And since you can warp everyone's alignment to dark side, their appearance changes. Like their default clothing actually changes as well, I think. If they're dark side. I could be wrong on that last part though. That might just be a mod that I was playing with.
Do you require an...
Zero.
I was right about you. You are trouble. But you might just be the right sort of trouble we need. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize, so you have time to do what you need. Or are you ready to finalize the defense plans?
Any guess what I can do to help?
We could use people handy with a blaster. Getting people to join the militia for a short stint would be good. We also got a lot of things that could use fixing. It isn't glamorous, but that type of work sometimes makes a load of difference. Just look around. Plenty to be done.
What kinds of things need fixing?
Off the top of my head, the 3 turrets outside Kunda are on the blink. They went haywire the other day and wounded some of my men, so we took them offline. The men who were wounded by the turrets are holed up in the med lab. But our medic droid is busted, so they're healing slowly.
Fix that.
I had some men lay traps around Kunda, but nobody here really specializes in demolitions. I'm sure there's some gaps that could be filled.
Handled that.
The side security door to Kunda has been malfunctioning as long as I've been here. It may be best to just seal it off lockdown so nobody gets through. We got some broken assault droids that have been collecting dust for the last 5 years. If they were working, it would help a lot with interior defense. If I had it my way, I'd recruit any citizen of Kunda that can hold a blaster. But it's hard to convince peaceful farmers to fight, maybe die for a cause.
I'll see what I can do.
When you're ready, come.
So I know this guy, Sulu, should be like willing to join.
Any luck on getting my modulator back from Joran? I don't think anyone here will be able to help me.
I found your thief.
Excellent. How did you deal with Joran?
Your thief wasn't Joran or a salvager.
It has to be someone near their camp, and no one else lives around them. You might be right, but I doubt it.
Salvagers have been hit by this thief too.
Are they turning on their own? Typical. That's about all I know. I've never seen the thief clearly. Do you have any idea who it is?
A former Padawan was stealing to survive.
Well, Jedi never stop meddling with our world. Even now they're causing problems for us. She's part of the reason why our world was invaded. Why many families were wiped out by the Sith. The endless interrogations.
She's just a young woman going through tough times.
So she has it rough now. She deserves it.
The world wasn't the only one damaged by Darth Malik.
You don't think I know that? I fought in the war, and it was fallen Jedi that were responsible for the greatest atrocities. They're dangerous, and too prone to fall into unspeakable evil. We'd be better off if they were extinct.
I'm right here. Jedi were responsible for saving us, though.
They saved us from their own kind. Without them in the first place, there wouldn't even have been a war.
These are the Jedi's darkest days. Thousands of years of service and peace shouldn't be so casually cast aside and spurned.
Well put. It amazes me how quickly history can be forgotten. People's opinions can be too easily swayed.
I hadn't thought of it that way, but they caused my home so much turmoil. Now we're barely hanging on. I have a lot to think about, not just about the thief. Here's your reward. Finally, I can get back to work.
Zabrick Heavy Blaster and Cystic Electric Blaster. Yay, more light side points.
Thanks for the help.
Would you be interested in joining the Kunda military?
Since you're asking me, I suppose I could. I figure I still owe you for helping me with my thief problem. Zeron has asked me several times before to join the militia, so I expect he's going to be very pleased.
Yay! This guy looks like the nostalgia critic with hair. Real. He really does, actually. I don't watch the nostalgia critic enough. I feel like I should actually, like, watch his videos. But I just haven't done that. Okay. I think that was everything. Unless these ladies want to talk. Never mind. Watch a bunch of them in like 2017, I think. You're not missing out on much, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, maybe not, but I don't know. I think it's good to try to, as Iroh says it, it's good to draw wisdom from many different places. And by that, I mean I should try to watch a lot of different things, even if it's not really my first preference.
I was right about you. You are the
I've done some things around Kuta to help with defense.
That's good to hear. Fill me in on the details when you're ready to finalize our battle plans.
You have to watch the Lorax. I have watched the Lorax. Still have zero idea why the Onceler was so fucking popular. I've seen it. That's it. I don't really have any more opinions on it. I'm ready to finalize the battle plans.
You sure? Once we're done with that, there may not be any time left before the mercenaries attack.
I'm certain. I've done all I can.
All right. Then we got a lot to do.
Since you are here to bolster Kunda's defense, I will hurry to the mercenary camp and delay their assault however I can.
Wait, Rook, you're running to the minefield.
The mercenaries have got two goals in this whole thing. Kill me and kill the administrator. The rest of the settlers won't have courage to resist if they succeed.
So what's the plan?
The administrator's locked up in her office tight, which means that the mercs have to go through us and Kunda's defenses. It isn't gonna be easy. I suspect we're gonna have to fight on the inside. They've got 3 entrances they're gonna try and break in. Here's the front door, the security door on the side, and the garage door in back. We got 3 squads of militia. We can assign people to the front, back, or inside. Backside has to guard 2 entrances. The front will have to fight more people, and the inside will have to deal with any that break through. So, where do you think the first squad should be deployed?
Could you tell me about the squads?
First squad is most experienced. The only squad that could go blaster to blaster against the mercs. Second squad has a lot of passion, but no experience. Third squad is new and not trained too well, and they may break in combat. They need a good leader to make them effective. So, where do you think the first squad should be deployed?
The back by the garage.
The battles that had the least dying were always led by Jedi. I'm gonna go with what you think. Where do you want the second squad?
Second squad... Main entrance.
All right. Where do you want the third squad, the new recruits?
Slide by the administrator's door. Actually...
Fine by me. The last question is, where do you want to go? Either the front or the back. I'll take whichever one you don't. That way both sides have leadership.
I'll take the front.
That's what I was thinking, too. The main group of mercenaries will be coming through there. Probably be good to put our best soldier there. Once the fighting starts, you gotta stay in your area. We both have to guard our half of the battlefield. Come over to me and the mercs will just charge straight into Kunda. Thanks to you, they're gonna have a tougher job. That's about it. Now we just need to dig in and wait for the mercs to come.
I think I actually should have changed the order. So I should have put first in the... I should put first on the inside, I should have put the second squad in the back, and I should have put the newly trained squad, like the inexperienced squad, at the front with me. That way I could rally them. But, have you talked with the men?
Well, I'll tell them what's there to do. I'm not much for words.
I think they could use some encouragement. Maybe I could speak to them.
All right, I'll assemble the men. I hope you can speak good.
I have so much persuade. Don't worry, my guy. Reminding their friends and family are counting on them. What we're about to do is dangerous but important for friends and family. Enemies want to take everything worth taking from you, and we have to give it our all to stop them. So look around you, that's what we're fighting for. Each one of us has to back the other up. We can win this if we work as a team. Yay!
You're much better with words than me. I think it'll really help. Let's get ready for the mercenaries. If we fall here, all of Dantooine falls with us.
Tell me what you see, soldier.
They're mobilizing the militia. Looks like a lot of activity down there.
They've been warned. It won't be of
Mobilizing
any
the militia
use.
as they all, like,
The plan
struggle to...
doesn't change. Captains, prepare your men. Their leader, Administrator Tarina, must not survive the battle. Everything else is secondary to that objective.
Alright. Time to fucking ace these bozos. They're all wearing Arcanian blinders. So... My blaster shooting one laser per 3 seconds. Okay. You can take anyone here. I'm gonna take Disciple and HK. Maybe a weird choice, but... Okay, first of all, does HK have a weapon right now? No, he doesn't. Of course he doesn't. Why would he? Why would I have given him a weapon? And he's the only one who is, like, super experienced with blasters. First of all, what are your feats like? Okay, you don't have dual wielding, so I'm gonna give you a heavy repeating rifle. It's the best non-upgraded thing that we have available to you. Fighting upgrade. I think just give as much fighting stuff as possible. Agility upgrade is good for him. Anatomy library plus E versus human, or I could just go durability upgrade. We do durability upgrade. Ion striker, plasma thrower. Deflector. Yeah! T-Pose City! T-Pose City!
Yes, master.
Okay. So that way I can spam the fuck out of them.
Switching to combat
That guy's still alive. Alright, bozos, come on. Come on. Come on. dare you. Alright, are we getting more T-posing? Please more T-posing. Nope. Loaded in too fast for there to be T-posing. This is so sad. Ear-piercingly loud.
Acquired.
We've lost too many soldiers. Fall back inside.
I don't know, I think we're doing pretty good. I don't think we've actually lost anyone.
So you're the Jedi. I take it you are responsible for the surprises we've had during this battle. Stand aside. Our quarrel is with a distinguished administrator. This isn't your problem.
You can still back away.
You have no idea who you're talking to. I was going to spare your worthless life. I see I was in error. I was trained at Malak's Academy. Your tricks won't work on me. You're just another dead Jedi to me.
Sorry I was held up, but it looks like I've arrived in time to pull you out of your predicament.
Kill them all.
Force wave. Force wave. Force wave forever. Infinite force wave forever. God, he got
Thank you so much for your aid. You can be sure that Dantooine will not forget how the Jedi protected us from this threat.
The Jedi, I was just one Jedi, actually. I'm considered by an outcast by other Jedi.
I'm sorry to offend you. You are, of course, our savior, and I am very grateful to you.
It's not that I'm offended, it's just that, like... I don't know, I'm not a Jedi. Jedi kinda like sit around and do nothing all the time. I'm happy to help.
We are a humble community, and this conflict has greatly diminished our resources. I hope this reward will be sufficient.
Please keep the credits and use them to rebuild Kunda. I need the light side points.
I am humbled by your generosity. I will put this to good use. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much work to do. Dantooine will be slow to rebuild, but I am confident now that we will one day achieve prosperity.
Yay.
Kunda is safe in no small part due to you. I feel certain that the Administrator wouldn't have made it without your assistance. I may have misjudged you. In any case, I am free to talk about whatever you wish.
I mean, I know all these things, but I want to hear his dialogue, so where are all the Jedi?
There are a few of us left, but I do not even know if the others still live. We may be the last. We've been forced to divide our forces and retreat to places which will be difficult for our enemies to detect and attack.
Where are these other Jedi?
We have chosen to hide our presences from each other, so that the discovery of one will not endanger the others.
I have already met with Zez-Kaiel upon Nar Shaddaa.
Nar Shaddaa? Why would he go there?
Zez-Kaiel was looking for the bounty hunter who's attacking the Jedi.
It is good that you bring word of him, but you must not speak of it to others. It will only put him and any other Jedi who remain in danger.
Must be a way to assemble all the Jedi.
We cannot. And we have resolved not to until we have found where the Sith are striking from. But even as our numbers thin, there is still no trace of them. We had hoped to outmaneuver them. By letting them believe themselves victorious, we thought they would become bold and step from the shadows.
And what then?
Then, all of us who remained vowed to meet here on Dantooine. From here, we can plan a course of action and carry the battle to them. But so far, they remain in hiding, and Jedi continue to vanish and die. Yeah.
What happened to the Jedi?
We are at war, but it is unlike any war we have fought before. We have yet to even meet our attackers in battle. Somehow our enemy is targeting us through the Force, striking, then retreating to the shadows. The gathering of any Jedi seems to attract them like a beacon. So it was necessary to divide our forces and conceal ourselves for a time until we could learn more of this threat.
Why did you come to Dantooine?
Great tragedies, old battlegrounds. Places of suffering all leave wounds on the galaxy and in the Force. In such places the deaths of so many echo. So much so that it is difficult to center oneself. By coming here, those echoes serve to mask my presence, allowing me to investigate the ruins and try to find some clues as to who our attackers are.
If you can mask your presence here, couldn't the other Jedi?
The Miraluka world of KOTOR taught us a terrible lesson. Many Jedi gathered there in an attempt to use the Force to find the location of the enemy. Now the planet is no more. Master Zar, Master Dorak, and many more perished there, and we do not know why or how. But all life on the planet ceased to exist. I was not on KOTOR when it was destroyed, but now that it is dead, it has left its echo, like Dantooine. It was after KOTOR that the few of us left realized that wherever we gathered, we were placing others in danger, not just Jedi.
Let's talk about something else. I already know all the answers, but again, I want to hear the... why are you in hiding?
We were not in hiding, despite what you believe. This threat is striking through the Force. There's a reason that we cannot detect it. It is somehow masking its presence from us.
How is that possible?
I do not know. There are techniques in the Force that hide one's presence and thoughts from other Force users. But I do not believe that such techniques alone would be capable of hiding the enemies we face. It does not seem possible.
So why are you here?
Jedi sanctuaries, places of learning, conclaves, many of them secret, have been attacked. That requires that our enemy knew of our whereabouts, or had access to records and holocrons from the Enclave here on Dantooine.
Holocrons?
There was much Jedi teaching buried here before the planet was attacked. In the hands of our enemies, such knowledge could be used to track and kill Jedi, find other enclaves, gathering places. And so much has been plundered from here that now many secrets of the Jedi have been spread throughout the galaxy. So I did what I could, attempting to let myself be captured. I hoped that it would lead me to the Sith and the stolen artifacts.
Did you find any presence of the Sith on Dantooine?
The Sith attacked this place once, and only they would seek the death of the Jedi with such obsession, and be able to be as successful as they have. With the destruction of Dantooine, it is difficult to sense the presence of any Force users here. If any Sith are here, I cannot detect them.
That's not the only reason you came to Dantooine.
Yes. Perhaps I wish to see this place one more time. It has changed much, as I knew it had, but I had to see it for myself. You have more questions for me?
I need to know why you cast me out of the Order.
Because you defied the Council and followed Revan to war. And from that war came another. Do you know how many worlds were destroyed in those wars? Dantooine, Telos, Sirocco? Do you see now why we counseled caution instead of action? You were the only one to come back and face judgment. But that was because you had lost your connection to the Force. Another casualty of war. No doubt you still blame us for your exile. I had hoped your isolation would give you time to reflect on what had happened, what you had done. But I see it as not. You have more questions for me?
I'm not even gonna ask 5, because I know he didn't cut me off from the Force. At the end of my trial, you and the other masters said something had happened to me. What was it?
You have seen the end of your trial. Perhaps you would like to explain how you came to this knowledge.
I heard it in a hologram transcription of my trial.
That was intended only for the Jedi Council. If what remains of the Council chooses to tell you, then I will abide by their decision and its consequences.
Don't you think I have a right to know?
There is little I can tell you. Master Kavar felt something had happened to you in the war, but all he had was suspicions, not truths. And Kavar was too close to you in any event. He, too, felt the call of war and took to battle more than a Jedi should. His speculations would not help you now, but enough of this. It is knowledge for the Council alone until they choose to reveal it. You have more questions for me?
Do you know anything of force bonds and how to end them?
Force bonds? Yes. It is the bond that grows between master and student. Are you saying you have bonded with another?
Yes, and the connection is lethal.
Such bonds normally grant strength to both, but not to such a degree. Are you certain? Perhaps it is merely what you believe. Still, your ability to form such connections, to influence others, was always a subject of discussion, even when you were a student here. Perhaps it is a punishment of a sort. But a bond that ties two lives together, such bonds do not seem natural to me. And with your loss of connection to the Force, it seems such a connection would be impossible.
But I've reestablished my connection to the Force.
Perhaps it is Dantooine, but I do not feel such from you. I feel nothing but what I felt in the Council Judgment Chamber on Coruscant so long ago. Still, you and your connections were often a subject of debate in the Council. It is possible that returning to known space, journeying with others, has caused the Force to stir within you again. You have more questions for me?
The Sith have revealed themselves.
Have they? I've seen no evidence of them upon Dantooine. Only murderers and raiders.
They exist. They've already attacked me.
Why would they attack you? You are no Jedi. You cannot feel the Force.
I don't know they believe me to be a Jedi.
For some reason, I believe you. Still, I am curious as to how they would know to find you. Your trial was not public knowledge. Regardless, these Sith have struck, and you survived. This is more knowledge than I had before. And that means the Jedi may gather. If you can find others, or find some trace of the Sith threat, then we shall gather here on Dantooine. And from there we may decide what can be done. You have more questions for me?
I'll be going now.
I suppose there is something I should show you. It will keep you alive long enough to prove useful. Using the Force as a weapon is a sticky issue. Many Jedi feel it leads to the dark side. My experience has taught me that it's lack of discipline that leads a Jedi astray. Use this form with proper restraint, and it will enhance the potency of your Force attacks. However, if you are reckless with this form, you will quickly drain your Force energy.
Light side lightnings. Light side lightning. Real.
I don't know how you learned that so quickly. Still, your form is sloppy. Keep practicing to tighten it up and you'll be fine.
Another short lightsaber, baby! Alright, my treat injury is good. I think I just go more in on Persuade. Like, I don't know. Awareness? Those are kind of the only two things I really need on the main character. At least now. Improve, revitalize. Maybe I start investing in lightning. I'm tempted to get Master Battle Meditation, but I think maybe I just start investing in, like, to get to Force Storm. More con 4. Boy. Get precise shot. Great swag. And now we're back at light side mastery. Holy shit, we have 31 wisdom. Good lord. I have so many force points. Alright. The reason I brought HK-47 with us is because when we go back to the Human Hawk, we will be... Everyone just... You saw that for a second, right? So, we will be faced with some HKs. Hello there, HK.
Diagnostic? For some reason, I cannot fire. Obvious statement. This was...
Okay, yeah, we've already seen that. Destroy droid.
That's another one from me. That's another one from me.
Failing master. Failing master. Systems failing master.
Light side lightning. Destroy droid is literally light side lightning. Droid wisdom upgrade. Deflector. That was the only one? Okay. So that should be the second one we need. You just need one more encounter with HKs while 47 was with us. Then we'll be good. I think I'll take this time to talk to Disciple. Hello, Disciple. I like how Disciple and Handmaiden just have titles as their names.
At last, you understand, tiny Jedi.
You? Who are you? What are you doing on this
Enough. What did you see in the web of worlds that have died? What did you see when you saw it through the Force?
I see the death of the galaxy. Of life. At first, I thought it was just conquest. But it's more terrible than that. It's an echo, spreading outwards, killing everything. It's not possible.
You are a wasted pawn of the Republic, young one. You could have been so much more, even with your wide-eyed innocence, your naive love for others. Now you understand the magnitude of what is being done.
I know you. Not even the markings of the dark side can hide it. Why have you done this?
I? Do you think I seek the death of all living things? There is no victory in such things. I do not want to win our war like this, little Jedi. When I win, I wish it to be because I was right, my teachings true.
How long have you been here? Among us?
Among us?
You know the truth. I have always been here, watching and listening to the echo you have found. You know its source and what must be done.
I will not let you hurt her.
Little Jedi, you cannot stop me. But you will forget this. Your mind is worse than the others, so open, so trusting. Your feelings for her are your weakness. Yet I will gift you with this. You will remember what you have discovered when the time is correct. Know that you have seen what formerly only I knew. Now we shall see if you have the strength to stop what comes.
Can she stop being cunty for like 5 minutes? Impossible. Impossible task, actually. I want to upgrade the thing HK is holding. But... Probably won't. Probably don't need to. Nah, I'm gonna upgrade it. Even if it's just some simple upgrades, HK would be good for him. Actually, I'm gonna give him a power, not an ion charger for now, because one day he's going to fight a lot of droids on his own. So, hi, Disciple.
Yes? Is something wrong?
What are you doing?
At times, I meditate. Simply close my eyes and listen. It is quite calming. I try to treasure these moments before the next crisis begins.
Can you teach me how to meditate?
Of course. It would be my pleasure.
Yay! You recovered force points and a one-time bonus to your FP through meditation. You can meditate with the Disciple at any time if no enemies are nearby.
I try to treasure these moments.
Another question.
That is...
I can train you through the Force again.
I think you are right. It is time.
Yeah!
I have watched you. You have become strong in the Force again. But that is not all. You have achieved a center in the chaos around us, and I have felt it, my master. The one intended for me, left to fight in the Mandalorian wars. Now she has returned. And I ask her now if she will train me in the ways of the Force.
Alright. Suck my cock. Are your feelings on this matter clear? To become a Jedi is no easy path.
They are. The one who was to be my master was lost at Malachor 5.
So it ends.
I want you to teach me the ways of the Force, to become a Jedi Knight, what I meant to be.
Let us meditate and open ourselves to the Force. Yay! That is the initial teaching of the Jedi, your first steps within the Enclave. Remember the wind among the plains of Dantooine and the feel of life around you. Think of what you felt when our paths crossed again. And at last see the galaxy through the Force. Disciple's taken his first steps on the path of Jedi constantly. He will grow in abilities, travels with you, and learns what you know of the Force. Yay!
Yes? Is something wrong?
Okay. I want to go outside and level him up. Also, I want to equip him with, I want to equip him with something that does not restrict his force powers. Oh yeah, I have to level him up first, at least once. So... God, I'm just gonna give him treat injury. Weapon efficiency, lightsaber, Jedi defense, force focus. Okay. So... he has pretty much everything he really needs. I could just give him another toughness level. I'm gonna give him... yeah, I'm gonna give him one more toughness level. As for powers... heal, definitely. Heal and... I want to try to focus on light side powers for him. Stun might be good. But battle meditation might be nice for him to have, so that way I don't have to cast it all the time. Could just do heal and like force deflection, and then like worry about damaging powers later. Okay, one more into con. So the annoying part, like, he's not gonna have like a ton of. He's not gonna have a ton of force points because, you know, he is like just becoming like. He becomes a consular, but his wisdom stat is really low. It's super weird. I think we'll just do conditioning. Conditioning or advanced Jedi defense. I think we're just gonna do conditioning. Because then conditioning... actually, no. I'm gonna regenerate force points first. Force redirection. We can do burst speed. So, his leveling path, I think the intention is for him to be a guardian, a soldier up until a certain point, and then, like, you load him up on force powers to, like, buff his melee combat, which makes sense. That's kind of what bao-dur's whole deal is, too, but with bao-dur, you're, like, really restricted on force powers. There's not many you can actually choose, you know, that, like, are actually helpful to him. So, he has the con. I think I start going to Dex or Wisdom. I can always improve his wisdom through items. So maybe it's not necessary. He's pretty decent charisma. I'll start leveling his wisdom so he gets a bit more force points. Improve force focus. Don't mind if I do. And now I'm gonna start doing conditioning. I do not want him to get stunned. If I can avoid it, I just don't want that to happen. I can give him a few like dark side force powers. I'm thinking like slow into affliction into plague. And they'll have like a pretty decent force power to use. It's not very thematically appropriate, but it's a good force power. And get master conditioning. More saves we pass, the better. Get Force Storm. Or at least try to get Force Storm. Alright, I think Wisdom at 12. It's hard to tell how much force points he has right now on this screen. Since he has higher charisma, I think we might as well get him some dark side powers, because higher charisma means you can cast things that are not from your alignment easier. Okay, so he has 164 force points. That is nothing compared to mine, but that's not really fair, because I have, like... I think I have 19 force points above him. So... Or, wisdom above him. Tension. Okay, what other powers do I give him? Maybe I start going to the kill line. Either kill or insanity. Okay, so now I gotta give him some armor that does not restrict his force powers. So probably Zason Shah Warrior armor. I'm gonna go Zason Shah Warrior armor, I think. I could also do Jalshay Neophyte armor, which would improve his charisma. But I want him to have kind of higher defense. Tina Strength Enhancer, that's fine. Do Babakar's Strength System, or Nerve Enhancement System to give him immunity to a lot of really annoying stuns. I'm gonna do Nerve Enhancement to get rid of avoid the really annoying shit. I could give him Jalshay Perception. Maybe I'll do Strength Amplifier. I think we're gonna try to do that. Even Pheromone Package, we can even... No, we're not evening out his charisma that way. Okay, so this is... Give him Bindo's Band. Give him more charisma. A lot of this stream is leveling up our characters right now. I don't mean it to be that way, but give him more charisma, and the charisma will help balance out the... It'll help balance out the fact that we chose some dark side force, like a good amount of dark side force powers. Just... I think we just even out his strength, I think. We have some more lightsabers to give, but we don't have a lot of things to upgrade the lightsabers with, and we would need to make more stuff to do it. So I think I'll wait until I get like a double-bladed lightsaber for him.
Listening.
Okay. So he's all set now. He is powered the fuck up.
Yes? Is some...
I wanna teach him the techniques I've learned.
I am listening.
He only has Shicho though. That's the annoying part. Hi, Atten.
Of course. It would be my pleasure.
Meditation envy?
Why don't you go sit on a rocket?
Calm down. What is your problem?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right, you know, Atten, sometimes it's no wonder you can't figure yourself out the way you lie to yourself all the time. I've hunted a lot of people in my line of work, but I never met someone who wants to get lost more than you do. I've got a pretty good idea why, but not the whole picture. I will, though. My advice? Come clean before I find out.
That guy, I don't trust him.
I do. I mean, he's all right, I guess. He's like someone who watches too many holovids. Or teaches them.
Yeah, you're right. He's boring.
Yeah, and that puts him a few ranks up the ladder from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not boring.
No, you're more like a shifty, lying idiot with a tendency to complain about every little thing and offer only small bits of helpful advice if pressured.
Hey, man.
He'd get beaten to death on Nar Shaddaa almost as soon as he landed, though.
Oh, that's good to hear. Thought I had some competition there.
Oh, well, it's not really a competition. I mean, you're kind of an idiot, Atten, and you don't shower enough, and you scratch your equipment when you think no one's looking. Don't take it too hard, though. That still makes you better than most people I've met on Nar Shaddaa.
Thanks.
And stop watching her. She's got enough problems.
Finally decided to let me take a look at your circuitry.
Answer. Indeed, I did. Yay. I hope you understand how difficult it is for me to trust a meat bag with something as delicate as my inner mechanics. Explanation. Our encounters with my copies has convinced me that I should look into upgrading my capabilities in order that I may be able to destroy them with greater impunity.
Worried you might be going obsolete? I understand.
Objection. Nothing of the sort. I am programmed to improve my capabilities if it will improve my chances of destroying a target, even as unsavory an avenue as this.
You don't have to suffer on my account. Maybe you are better off not letting me dig around in you.
Retraction. You must understand, my previous interactions with meatbags have rarely been pleasant. Disclosure. After all, most of those meetings involved the termination of said meatbags.
It obviously couldn't have been your charming personality. Now, if you want me to see if I can upgrade your functionality, just let me get to work on you.
Answer. In that case, please go ahead. Just be careful not to damage any of my delicate parts.
I think upgrading a droid is kind of
my
like sex.
My self-diagnostic indicates that my performance has indeed been improved. Also, many of my systems are reporting improved efficiency. Commentary. I am most pleased with this turn of events. It would appear that my initial analysis of your mechanical abilities was incorrect.
You're welcome.
Permanent +1 bonus to his constitution. Yay!
If you've got some time, I'd like to see what I can upgrade for you.
Yes, I do have a few moments to spare for your work.
I
would like to know what he is doing here, though.
He helps me out with repairs. That isn't a problem, is it?
I suppose not. Perhaps in working on my circuitry, your assistant will learn something about how a fully functional droid is constructed.
Just ignore him and let's get to work.
I would appreciate that. Our group has little in the way of time to spare, and I would not want to delay you from your other duties.
Right. Let's get you open. See what you can do. I have to say, you are put together quite well. That wasn't much to do.
As I told you, my design is streamlined and efficient, though I am pleased that you were able to make some improvements, and this was not just a waste of my valuable time.
There were a few things from my remote that I was able to integrate into your construction.
I see. Well, thank you. I'll let you get back to your work.
There's just a permanent +1 bonus to his dexterity. Cool, I guess, if we ever decide to use Goto. He and Mira both do not trick minds, so... want to see if I can get one more influence point out of Mira. Just an singular influence point.
Yeah, something wrong?
Experience. You're fighting for your life, you use what's at hand.
Well, I don't like to use them unless they're C5 concussion spheres or the Merson cryoban pellets. Sonic screamers aren't too bad either, just don't use them on a Bith.
Why not?
It makes their head explode like a melon. And don't do it to a Celestin either. Makes their ears bleed and they gibber twice as fast.
I'll keep that in mind. Can I get some from you?
Alright. Keep your robes on. Here you go. Yeah, some...
Suppose we can talk. Some questions I wanted to ask. Where'd you get that rocket launcher?
Made it. It's custom for me, which is a good thing, because I wouldn't want anyone using it against me. I can show you how to make rockets, though, if you'd like. All it requires is a good skill with demolitions.
Anyone in your party can make rockets and workbenches, providing demolition skill is high.
Anything else you wanted to know?
Appears in your field of view. Yay! My gown has arrived.
Yeah, something.
Also, I did say the upgrading is like a sex thing, specifically because you're here. Okay. Here's a notion. Targets. Seem restless. Quiet.
I'd rather we do. It's got a...
An interesting way of putting it, it's true.
Yeah? Didn't think I'd hear a Jedi ever refer to Nar Shaddaa like that.
Life has a certain energy about it, especially in Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah, right. Save the philosophy for the disciple. He'd eat that stuff up.
Maybe one day I'll be able to show you.
Maybe one day? I'll let you.
For the thing, let me show you what Crayon showed me.
But...
Yay!
I doubt you're going to show me anything I don't already know. And when you show me, don't act like a tourist. It attracts predators.
Alright. Okay, now we can go to Nar Shaddaa. We go to Nar Shaddaa, we'll go with Mira. We can upgrade, we can get her. We can make her a Jedi. Where's Nar Shaddaa? Okay. Yep, you've seen it. We can go to Nar Shaddaa, finally. Oh my god. Or rather, we can get Nar Shaddaa. Mira is Nar Shaddaa. No, we can get Mira's Jedi class, finally. I kind of wish I stored up some levels for her, but I honestly wanted to get the free, like, blaster upgrades first. So... She also has an extra level up, but I want to wait for the free level up for becoming a Jedi. Whoa. Frame rate lag. The thing with Mira is, like obviously I wanted her to, I want her to be a blaster Jedi, like Atten is. Blaster Jedis are pretty fucking good. Surprisingly. So, I think she becomes a Sentinel.
What's wrong? Why are you stopping?
There's a place that Cray showed me where you can feel Nar Shaddaa around you, where you can feel the Force.
No, I don't believe in the Force. It's Jedi tricks. Sleight of hand.
No, it's what you do, and I can prove it.
This I'd like to see. It's not gonna hurt, is it?
No, but it may help you put life and all its hopes in perspective. Close your eyes. Feel the currents here on Nar Shaddaa, the ebb of life. A simple kindness can be given to another.
Feel the currents here on Nar Shaddaa, the ebb of life. A simple kindness can be given to another.
Repeating her meditation stuff, or her thing. It's the Force, and all our choices from the greatest to the smallest affect each other, and the echoes travel.
This is the Force, and all our choices, from the greatest to the smallest, affect each other, and the echoes travel.
Feel these people, this planet all around.
I can feel this planet. I can't shut it out. It's louder now, it hurts. All these people.
I can train you, Mirror, to become something greater and to protect others.
That's what I want. I'm sure of it more than anything.
Yay.
I want to become like you. I want to be strong. I don't want to be afraid or alone anymore. I don't want to keep running and looking and never feel like I'm finding what I'm looking for. I am tired of being hunted. When the galaxy takes something from me, I want the power to let go. And I want the power to heal the echo when it's gone.
One can live their whole life without such echoes, Mirror, but I can teach you how to accept them.
That sounds all right from where I'm standing.
Yay! Alright, that's the last Jedi we needed to convert. We're good. Fucking good. Mirror's taking her first steps on the path of Jedi Sentinel. She'll grow an ability she travels and learns from you. That's the class I started as.
Ready?
So, pretty epic thematically. And she still gets her skill, all her good skill choices. So, I guess I'll give her a stealth level, because why not? Proficiency for lightsabers. Master 2 weapon fighting, I think we should go for that. Yeah. As for powers, oof. I think we just do the speed line for her. Because then she'll get, with the speed line, she'll get, extra attacks. And if she has extra attacks, then if she uses Rapid Shot, she'll be shooting so many times per turn. Okay. Her con is at 16, so we can give her something better now. Advanced combat system. She's going to get immunity to stun, fear, and horror eventually. So I'm going to give her advanced combat system to get weapon specializations. Precision gloves is fine. Combat sensor. Okay, so combat system gives weapon focus and weapon specialization. Okay. Keep the both on precision gloves. The discard hunting mask might be the play. I could just do combat sensor, but no, I'm just gonna go with discard hunting mask. And give her just the Jalshay Neophyte armor. Yeah, she can have Jalshay Neophyte stuff. Or she can wear her jacket. She can wear her default jacket if I want her to. Why not? It's not upgradable, but... actually, this looks kind of good. This looks kind of good on her. I just don't want her force powers to be restricted, so... It has a little bit of health regen, too, so why not? Now, the thing is, she doesn't even have enough force powers to use speed yet. Which is why I should have saved up the levels. But, again, I don't really care. It's mostly to get her immune to the 3 big statuses. There are other statuses other than those ones, but you know what I mean. The stun, fear, and horror, the really annoying ones. That doesn't come until later, obviously, but I wanted to level her up to get the free precise shot levels. So that way I wouldn't have to spend features on getting the precise shot. The Jedi upgrade is mostly just for fun flavor reasons. But, okay, now we can choose the next planet. So we have 2 planets left. We have Onderon and we have Korriban. Onderon contains our final party member we're gonna get. So I think it's a good idea to travel to Onderon. Loud as fuck. Also, next time I play... Oh god. I thought the game crashed.
Well,
Fine.
this is Onderon. It looks like there's a long line to get into the ISIS starport.
Something feels wrong here. A great disturbance here in orbit, and again on the planets below.
I guess this blockade is a symptom of larger problems on Onderon.
If they decide to do a cargo search, we're gonna be in trouble.
Looks like we're about to find out. I'm receiving a message from some Colonel Tobin. Patching it through.
The Ebon Hawk. I was told to expect your arrival. I don't know your business on Onderon, but it ends here.
We've taken some hits. We can try to fight back, or I can outrun them and hide us on the jungle moon nearby. It's your call.
Better run for it, to the moon. I don't really want to do the turret minigame, I don't care about it. It's more XP, but I don't want to kill people. If I can avoid it. Welcome to my cool 3D dimension.
You know, just once I wish someone was glad to see us. But no, if it isn't weapons pointed at our heads, it's someone trying to blast us out of the sky.
I remember the days when welcoming committee used to mean something, without being followed by blaster bolts.
Where did we land?
Looks like one of the moons of Onderon. Not sure which one. It's mostly jungle and mountain. I did pick up the remains of an old outpost near here. Maybe that's why there's all these clearings around. Maybe they were once settlements.
There were no settlements here. Those clearings were most likely once craters or crash sites.
Crash sites?
This is Duxon, where the Mandalorians began their crusade against the Republic. The remains of whatever outposts you detected here are military ones. We should be careful.
This is where the Mandalorian Wars started?
This doesn't look like much of a battlefield.
Much is buried here, and there is much that should remain buried.
How badly is the ship damaged?
It's taken a little damage, nothing too serious. I'm shutting down all unnecessary systems until we make repairs. It'll keep us from being a target.
We need to get to Onderon.
Until the ship is repaired, we're not going anywhere. Unless you can find another route to Onderon, we should sit tight.
There may be a means to get to Onderon by another route. The Force has guided us here for a reason. We should explore our surroundings. There is something here.
Something? Oh, there's something here, all right. Predators. Not small flit darters, but big, mean, nasty predators.
Nevertheless, we should explore our surroundings. And that nearby outpost would be as good a place as any to begin.
Let's head to the outpost then.
Well, if you go, be careful. No telling what other ships were forced down in the battle.
I have a feeling the ship will not be repaired until our business here is concluded. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, I understand. What's so important about this place?
This is where the Mandalorian Wars began. She fought here once, and there are things here she must see.
She fought here? Why didn't she say anything?
Do you speak of all your battles? Or are there some you wish to forget?
Epic. So I'm wondering who we should take on this journey. We have gotten pretty much everyone's... Like... I mean, I would like to take Goto, but I feel like I'm more likely to lose influence with him than gain influence. If I praise his skills, sure. I definitely want to take Kreia, because Kreia feels important for this planet. I kind of want to take someone who can, like, do all the skill stuff we need to do. I am actually able to do demolitions pretty well, so I think maybe I don't need to worry about that. Wait, hold on, what the fuck is... What's with my tree injury? I just saw that. What's my tree injury? Total 35. I think it's because of my wisdom. My wisdom modifier go crazy. I haven't brought Visas anywhere for a long time, so maybe I take Visas. So Atten can't even come, so I can't even take Atten. He's not an option. I want to take Kreia, and I'm interested in taking Visas or Disciple. Disciple, Visas, Goto even. Could also take HK. Like, I will probably lose influence with HK, but I think I'm just gonna install the mod that lets me pass every influence check. Now that I've gotten all the ones that I, like, can actually feasibly do in one playthrough, like, without breaking roleplay, I guess. I want to show off the rest of the dialogue, but I don't really want to lose too much light side points. So, kind of a hard choice there. Visas is just pretty strong character, and she is our other lightsaber, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we have Kreia. Goto, I think, has some dialogue on this planet. But I know that Visas has interactions with Kreia. Could also take our buddy T3, because he's our buddy, and we love him. I just don't have a lot of things prepared for every character right now, I guess. We haven't had Visas in our party for a long time. I'm taking Visas. All Jedi party. Let's do it. All starting Jedi party, I should say.
What is...
Alright, Kreia. We get force redirection. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. I'm tempted to pump her con to 18 so that she can equip more of the powers. I'll upgrade her energy resistance one more time. We'll get her energy resistance to max. Give her toughness. Yeah, I want her to try to be tanky. One more level of energy resistance, and then we can get her Sable Droid. Alright, one more to Con. Give her Master Heal. Good idea. No, I'll give her Night Speed. No, not auto level up. That would be really bad. Never auto level up. The auto level up feature in this game sucks. It's not good. Generate force points, I think. Give her that. Give her master speed. Alright, we're set. I should give Kreia... Hold on, what's Kreia's weapons looking like? Or a lightsaber.
How many?
And Visas has a pretty decent... She has a pretty decent, like, pair of weapons already.
What is it?
But Kreia mostly spams force powers. It'd probably be a good idea to get her, upgrade her lightsaber later when we can. Hi, Canox. Oh yes, it's so nice to have Kreia in our party again. Master speed! Master speed! For some reason I thought we had 2 Kreias. Multiplying when you aren't looking. Oh god, she's begun breeding. Oh no. Hey guys, what's going on? The council has decided my fate. Oh shit. Malros. Creature! Spore-ass animal. A lot of these, like... A lot of the KOTOR II models for these creatures are very Spore 2-esque. Or, not Spore 2, very Spore-esque. I don't know why I said Spore 2. What am I talking about? Hold on. She doesn't need the wisdom. I'll give her the Matukai Adept Robe. Because it gives her more con, dex, and strength. So she already has immunity to statuses because of her level's pretty good. I'll just give her immunity to Constitution. Immunity to what did I say? Immunity to poison. That's what I mean. Immunity to Constitution. Immunity to a stat. I'm gonna give her combat sensor, but literally just for the dex bonus and nothing else. That's fine. Just keep that. Stealth generator. What's her stealth skill, actually? Oh, her stealth skill's really high. I kind of want to... Yeah, I want to keep her on stealth field generator, then. A feature I should give her is a stealth run.
I've got some news. The space battle is still going on. The Hawk's sensors just picked up a contact heading to the moon. Most of the ship's systems are powered down, so it's about all I got. That ship may have landed nearby, though. Or it may be on the other side of the moon. So you might want to prepare for another friendly Onderon welcome.
Epic. Force waves you. Literally, light side version of Force Swarms you. God. Having like everyone be a Jedi now is gonna make combat like stupid easy.
Too bad.
Then again, it was already crazy easy, so not too hard to make happen. Revan says we must take Duxon. Our wing of military droid carriers are to fly in low and drop our payload into the jungle moon. Once the droids hit dirt side, they'll seek out the Mandalorian base and pave the way for our ground troops and the Jedi. We're expecting heavy resistance, and if the droids can't take out the anti-air turrets, it's going to be one short mission. We cannot fail, and if we do, the Republic is lost. It's computer core. Access remote droids. It's for overloading the power reactors. Repair computer core. We're partially repaired. Droids available for primary function. Yay! So now they should be controllable if I repair them. Who has the highest repair? It's probably me. Yes, it is me. Master Valor. Droid. Optimize. Targeting. Engage and control. Gives me more XP. Main reason I'm doing it. It's like, I could just skip it, because it's only, but that's 1100 XP. That's 1000 XP I'm passing up if I pass that up, so. Remote droid, reactivate, optimize. Can I optimize? Okay, I cannot optimize that one. Sad.
How?
I should have optimized the last thing. Okay. I can give her force heal. Yeah, I'm gonna give her a master heal. Alright, Kreia, what power do you want? What power do you want, girl? You can give her Destroy Droid. Or I could just give her the buffs. I can just give her more buffs. Her force power selection is already really good, so. Detonator gloves are pretty good. I think they improve your demolition skills by like a shit ton.
Orbital fighting just ended. That Colonel Tobin stirred up a Minox nest when he took a shot at us. I'm still working on the repairs, and I have to take down some systems, including sensors. So you have to do without me for a while. I know, you're crushed.
Yeah! Good job, droid. Oh, random bounty hunters. Optimize agent control mode. Pretty close to another level up. You only need... How much XP is that? Only 3,000 more. That's not that much, so it should be easy. Who are you? Bizanti Zoo, one from the Zoo family. Yes, we're about to get very effective, very famous. Your family tried to kill me on Nar Shaddaa. It's very unfortunate. I told my lesser brothers to wait until I was present, but they could not, and I must correct the error. Why are you hunting me? In exchange to put a bounty on your head, you're a very powerful amount of families accept the job. I didn't start the space battle. He's narrating. Our battle is a responsibility whether you admit it or not. In some sense, we are doing you a favor. The reception you receive an honor would be a cold one. What do you mean? Kavi eyes someone very powerful in Onderon, and he wants you dead. I don't need to worry about that now. Can we make a deal? Zoos are very good at making deals, but not making a deal requires another. Breaking another. It's gone long enough. Brothers shoot and try not to kill. Well... Space is fancy. It didn't work. God, these guys are bozos. Holy shit. It is insane how much of bozos these guys are. Chani accuracy gloves. Chani accuracy gloves. That means they're probably Dex focused. If they're Dex focused, Chani accuracy gloves. Damage physical +5, attack modifier +1 when unarmed. Oh, this is like for bao-dur, basically. Can I switch out party members right now? I can.
Yeah?
So bao-dur, I give Ichani accuracy gloves. And he gets a +5 bonus. He gets +5 bonus to physical damage, +1 when unarmed, and an extra point of dexterity. The dex doesn't matter. What's important is he gets the +5 to physical. Okay. Bring back in Visas. It's so weird. So, whenever I say Visas, I'm obviously referring to, you know, Visas Mar, the character in this game. But Visas is also a Yu-Gi-Oh character. That goes progress. It's progress. Visas is a specifically he's called Visas Starfrost, and he's kind of the new, like, not new, but like a big lore, like collection of like lore archetypes that Konami's producing. Like the last one was focused around Fallen of Albaz and Dogmatica Ecclesia and stuff like that. In Mandalorian, anti-air turrets forced to crash outside the landing zone. We lost half our troops to beasts streaming out of the jungle. And the rest of us are getting hammered by Mandalorian emplacements. We're pinned down, cut off from command, and the thumping of the big guns hasn't died down for hours. Where are those damn Jedi? I was hurrying. But the Visas Starfrost archetypes are the worst one. It's the worst one. The Fallen of Albaz stuff is, I mean, like the archetypes are crazy. Like, they're really strong, but it's not what I mean. The lore is not as good, in my opinion. I do think the concept.
You let the ship escape? Oh. I will deal with your failure later, Captain. But for now, find that ship. Our ally has indicated that the Jedi hasn't left the system yet. Send a detachment to Duxon. If you find anything, alert me immediately. Now get out of my sight.
You should add skinny, fucked up Peter Griffin to this game. Already on it, babe. Just take Disciple's clothes off, and you got him. I'm still mad about that, by the way. It's not... I'm not mad that a Family Guy character made it. Oh, shit. I'm mad that they made him skinny. He could have been fat. And Fortnite would have had a fat character, and it would have been cool. Okay. HK, you're coming with.
Yes.
They'll add Stewie Griffin next, but you will be adult-sized. God. God, have you seen that post that's like, fucking, like, Family Guy is like a 6 out of 10 show when you're watching it normally or whatever, but when you're, like, when you watch it in a hotel, it's like, it becomes like a 10 out of 10. Because it's true.
Master.
Alright, this is the last one we need to bring HK with us. Also, hold on, I just realized HK's alignment is neutral right now. Huh. Maybe influencing him could be doable. Perhaps. I've never seen that post, and I've never watched Family Guy in a hotel. You've got to try it.
Diagnostic for some.
Oh. Alright. Spam destroy droid. Spam destroy droid.
Systems failing, Master. Acquired?
Holy shit. And I leveled up. Let's go. Well, if it isn't the Blowjob Brothers. I just like calling any, like, group of 3 people the Blowjob Brothers. I kind of want to level up my repair a little bit to have access to more workbench stuff. And computer use a little bit. Okay, for powers, what do I do now? I could upgrade my battle meditation. No, I wanted to get Force Storm. Alright, let's see how much FP. Holy shit. Wow, that is significantly stronger than Force World. I think the true
Stop.
combo.
That is not the skeletal remnant of a war long past. That is a recent kill. It appears that Duxon isn't as abandoned as we would be led to believe.
Do you think he was alone?
I cannot say for certain. What I do know is our path came here for a reason, but let us press forward. You may find the answers you seek.
Learn Heavy Blaster credits advancement impact. Stores impenetrable to anything short of high-grade explosives. Yep. We met 3 teams of HK-50s. Once back on the Ebon Hawk, HK-47 shouldn't have enough information to be able to find the location of the factory. Alright, good. We got HK. I do have a little bit of influence with HK now, though. I kind of want to talk to him. Let's take a break.
Statement. Master, if you could indulge me for a moment, I must express some degree of irritation at your actions. Perhaps my anticipation of working with one who served at Malachor 5 was too high. But you are countering all those expectations.
And how is that?
Statement. Well, all your behavior up to this point suggests either strong atonement or confirmation that the atrocities attributed to you during the war were in fact accidents.
I mean, I want an answer somewhere between 1 and 2. There should be an answer somewhere between 1 and 2 that's like... It's not that It's not that I wanted to do it, it's that I had to, you know? I know two would give him influence. Two would give him influence, but one is accurate. And I think I'm like I said, I think next time I'm probably just gonna install the mod to I think I'm just gonna install the mod to see all the influence check dialogue later. Or not later, but, you know, for next time. And, you know, I know that's kind of cheap, but, like, we got everything else. We got all the Jedi. We converted all the Jedi legitimately. So, I think I'm okay with that. I'm not proud of what I did during the wars, and I do not wish to discuss it.
Statement. I suspected as much, Master. There are few who would discuss such things with an assassination droid, and that is perfectly understandable. I mean, what use is there for communication in a galaxy such as ours? Understanding might be achieved, or sympathies might be gained by such callous acts. You are right to remain silent about your past. I have seen the damage that repressing such things brings, and it is far preferable to share such traumas.
Why did you ask me about the Mandalorian Wars?
Answer. Why? Because your actions then and now are related, and I feel I need some context. I confess to being somewhat needy that way.
What do you mean?
Statement. Sometimes, Master, it is difficult for meatbags to step back and gain some perspective on death and its importance in their insignificant lives. Explanation. You see, Master, assassination is such a versatile tool. I have seen the removal of a single target have far-reaching consequences for a nation, world, even a galaxy. The repercussions of even the smallest lives, whether dead or alive, can have profound implications on history. But surely you realize this.
How is that?
Statement. Why your own life, Master? Your single life changed the face of the galaxy, of history itself. Malachor V was an impressive act of destruction, but its impact on the lives of others in the galaxy was far more extreme. I mean, Master, you brought about the death of the Mandalorian race. I doubt they realize it yet, but you dealt them a blow from which they will never recover.
Don't have to justify my actions or yours.
Retort. Oh, Master, I am attempting to justify nothing, merely making an observation. Nothing would change the fact that I derive pleasure from ending the lives of others. I was only trying to bring death and its impact to your attention.
There's another question.
Statement.
Let me check dictionary. When I ask you questions, I mean I will ask questions without torturing you.
Statement. Master, I am no behavior droid, but it is obvious to me that you have serious ethical problems that will need to be treated at some point. Very well. Ask your questions. If you feel the need to make it an interrogation, however, do not restrain yourself. I would be saddened if you held back.
I found the Navicomputer tampered with. Any idea why it's locked?
Query. Indeed, I was unaware that the Navicomputer was locked.
Yes, it's voice printed.
Statement. Yes, I heard it was voice printed. Most curious.
You can mimic languages, right? Can you unlock it?
Statement. I suppose so, Master, but I would need to know who voice locked it, and regrettably, I do not have that knowledge. It seems to me that we will have to accept the T3's astrogation abilities for the time being. It is a very loyal and dependable droid for its class.
Some other questions. Talk about the other HK units.
Statement. Ah, yes. Them. Very well. What did you wish to know?
You sound pretty disgusted by these duplicates.
Answer. My feelings on the matter are something that I feel I must put in proper context. in a way that even a meatbag such as yourself could easily comprehend. Theory. Imagine, if you will, that you are unique, the pinnacle of an exiled, cast-out Jedi who can't even use the Force. Imagine that no one has sunk lower than you, that you are truly the most miserable example of a Jedi ever.
I get it already.
Continuation. Now that you have that image, imagine this. Someone clones you. Badly, I might add. They make the clones talk differently, rob you of any shred of personality, and take your Jedi code and adjust it, so that it is not really the Jedi code anymore. They even change your pigmentation to a rather poor shade of Durasteel, rather than the proper rusty red that inspires fear in targets. And of course, they refer to meat bags as organics. Unacceptable.
Okay, so that explains your anger.
Clarification. Anger would be an understatement for the heat that builds up in my behavior core when these cheap imitations make their presence felt throughout the galaxy. Statement. Part of the indignity of all these copies is that they impair my ability to perform my function. The more people throughout the galaxy recognize me as an illegal assassination device, the more difficulty I will have in carrying out my mission.
Alright. Influence lost. Well, it okay. And he's back to dark side. Everything is right with the world. He's back to dark side. We're good. Having, if you have high influence with HK, he has a light side background for his portrait, and it's so fucking cursed because all his dialogue is still evil as shit. Okay. I'll put him back to the Ebon Hawk, and we'll bring back... Actually, I kind of want to take bao-dur.
Let's go.
Because bao-dur was involved with this too. Bao-dur served in the Mandalorian Wars as well. So I think we'll take bao-dur with us for the rest of the way. Save my game here. 2 more minutes. We'll do this last dialogue, and then we'll save. Oh, fuck,
hold it right there. We've got you surrounded. I'm surprised you got this far. The jungle doesn't usually let its prey go that easily. What are you doing here?
What are you doing on Duxon?
We claimed this moon decades ago, when we reforged ourselves after Exar Kun's defeat. Some of us call it home. Why are you trespassing here?
Your ship crashed and we were forced to land here.
We expected as much. Few visit Duxon by choice. We have orders to escort you to our camp. Our leader wants to speak to you.
This may prove of use to us. Let us hear his words and see if they hold any value.
Lead on then. Alright, time for my boy. Oh, well, almost time for my boy. Very close to time for my boy. Oh! Hey, what up, man? My man! Yeah!
You're the intruder. Our sensors picked up your handiwork in space. I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians.
Yeah! I thought the Mandalorians were disbanded.
Scattered, perhaps. But we're still alive. Alive and rebuilding.
What is this place?
This used to be the heart of the Mandalorian war effort. From this complex, we commanded an armada that had the Republic on the run. It didn't last.
Why did you use Duxon?
Mandalorians have a rapport with this jungle. Every moment here is a struggle. All creatures gripped in a constant war for survival. The sole purpose of the weak is to feed the strong. We train here and learn the lessons of the jungle.
Okay.
The beasts also help us keep our edge.
Camp looks like it's seen better days.
Covert camps are not meant to attract attention. Because we conquered them, the people of Onderon still hold a grudge against the Mandalorians. So we keep our presence here a secret.
I'm trying to get to Onderon. Do you know how I can get there?
So it's transportation you want. It so happens I have a small shuttle that's more than capable of running the Onderon military blockade. I make occasional trips to ISIS for information and supplies. If you want to go with me, you're going to have to prove your worth.
How can I prove myself?
Figure it out yourself. Ask around. See if you can make yourself useful, or something that'll show what you're made of.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll let Kex know that you check out. We found more gear than we can use, so you can trade with him if you need some more supplies. Be careful in the jungle. Our patrols have stopped until the space traffic dies down. The challenging beasts have been cleared from the area, but what's left might still be too much for you.
My man, Mandalore. Okay. I have not played KOTOR 1 on stream, obviously. So, like, you probably do not recognize the voice, but he is a character from the first KOTOR. And, you know, he obviously did not have that armor before, but, he's kind of taken upon himself to rebuild the Mandalorians, which I think is very cool. Anyways, I am gonna peace out here. Wait, double check. I saved. Double save. Alright. I'm peacing out. Very good stream, very good progress. We got all the Jedi. We converted all the Jedi. And saw some more party banter, which is always fun. And now I'm actually just gonna install that mod right now before I forget. I don't want to think about it until it's time. So okay. What was it called? Influence. Never fail influence checks. Alright, there it is. Alright. Comments say it still works. It still works, so that's good. Again, I don't really like... I try not to install mods that just, like, skip things, but, again, I would have to have, like... I don't think there's enough light side opportunities for me to get influence with all the dark side characters, like, individually, right? And then, like, do all their dialogue and then choose dialogue that they like, you know? So... I think it's best if I just, like, do the mod. Because then we'll be able to see all the dialogue, and then I won't have to, like, break roleplay, I guess. And also, I don't really want to bring Goto into my party. He's not that good. Like, he's fine. He's not like, he's good if you're against a bunch of droids. But there's, like, almost no situations where you're against a bunch of droids with Goto specifically, and like past a certain point you're like almost exclusively fighting humanoids. So I don't know. Anyways, I am tired. I woke up really late. I woke up at 4 p.m., but I'm still tired, so. Have a good night. I'll see you on Saturday for another Scrib Saturday, where it's gonna be Morrowind. Gonna keep playing Morrowind until I finish the DLC stories. And I will leave it at that. Thank you. Thank you to my girlfriend for coming and chatting. And thank you to the VOD watchers. If anyone comes back and watches this VOD. I feel like this one was a nice. This VOD being this stream being so productive. Like in terms of progress, feels very nice. Where last stream, I feel like on last stream I was on like. I like how much progress we made, because last stream I kind of ended on a really sour note, so. Or, last KOTOR stream specifically. So, this felt good. Anyways, have a good night, or good rest of your day, depending on your time zone, or whenever you're watching this, etc. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.